Welcome to
That's
That's
a
a
wrap.
Wrap. I'm Phil,
Jeff.
and we're here today to talk about She-Hulk. That season is over, and a lot of people are happy about it. I'm not.
Not happy.
Yeah, I'm not happy. Because I wish it did more, but it ended to me. It ended good. It
Yeah.
left a lot of openings on some of the things that could be introduced into the MCU. A lot of people didn't like the finale.
Yeah.
I can understand why. I mean, just because of the way it came through, the way they set it up. How she interrupted her own show by crashing the writers. That type of thing. We figured out.
Crashing through the Disney Plus menu.
Yeah, stuff like that. I thought that was
Kind of keeping true to the comics on how she was. Breaking
Exactly.
through the pages.
Yep. And see, a lot of people don't know about that if they never read the comics or did any of their research. Because there's some videos out there we watched where a lot of people are upset about the season finale of She-Hulk, and they talk about that in particular. But I'm like, if you read the comic books and did your research, it wouldn't be a problem for
She
you.
breaks the fourth wall and breaks through comic pages in her comics, so it's keeping true to the comics.
Exactly.
And all we've seen basically is negative comments on this.
Yeah, all the time. And it pretty much, I look at the whole season of She-Hulk as a setup for some more MCU characters, and her story also was a setup, and how it all came together at the end.
Yeah.
Because when Hope actually returns, right, for Sakaar,
Yep.
right, introduce his son. So by that, there's a whole nother story in that. What,
Yeah,
War Planet Hulk,
Maybe we get a Hulk movie.
maybe, and then maybe the War Planet Hulk, because we already did the which one,
We already did Planet Hulk with Thor Ragnarok.
yeah,
So we could have World War Hulk now.
yeah, and then Scars he introduced into the MCU, so that's also another story that could end up either being in the big screen, or it could be another Disney Plus spinoff. We never know.
They could do a lot with it.
A lot. And then there's the Daredevil.
And Scar actually lives in the prehistoric land.
Right.
So maybe they set up Savage Land.
It's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot they could do now.
A lot they can do. And what's so funny is that a lot of other characters were mentioned. Wolverine was mentioned. X-Men was mentioned.
Yeah.
And a possibility of maybe a She-Hulk movie, which I don't think is going to happen. But,
Yeah, I know.
they kind of like, nah, I don't think that's going to happen.
I think maybe she could possibly be in Avengers. But,
Possibly.
Because we got 2 Avengers movies coming out in, 24 or 25?
Yes. And before we go any further in our video, we just want to let you know that there are spoilers. So please binge watch if you haven't even started watching She-Hulk. Then come back and watch our video. Also, we also want to make it very clear that the characters that we are talking about in our videos are fictitious. Okay, they're not real. You're not gonna walk out your front door. Yeah, you're not gonna walk out your front door and find any of these people in the world. Now, the stories that they present, some of them can be relatable, but they're still over exaggerated.
Yeah. This
Okay.
is all entertainment value. These are made up characters.
Exactly.
We all need to treat them this way.
Exactly. Don't sit here and be like, "Oh, cancel this, cancel that," because of what was done. It's entertainment. Okay, you're not supposed to take it seriously. Okay,
No.
it's supposed to. You had a. I'm not even gonna put it in there, but you have a day where you just want to break. You just want to watch something that's gonna give you some giggles or get your little blood pressure up a little bit, just from action or thriller or drama. Then this is what you do. You watch these particular shows because they're not real. So we just want to make that clear. We talking about it because it's good entertainment.
Yep.
It's something to entertain yourself with to watch. Okay, not to take and then relate it into your real life. Okay,
Not to watch it and dissect it and
then apply it to real life situations.
it's,
Some of the stuff that's in there has some relatable things. Okay, no problem, but that's part of the story. You know, you want to get people drawn and you want to get them excited. That's fine. Now, a lot of people thought this last episode, which was the season finale of She-Hulk, wasn't like that. Okay, they just felt it was, you know, blah. But I liked it because it was also nostalgic. It went ahead and brought back the 1970s Hulk into they kind of, you know, did it, you know, with Bill Bixby, right? Bill Bixby, I think, was the main character who played Bruce Banner, and Lou Ferrigno, who played the Hulk.
Yeah, that was great.
That was great. I like how they introduced that in this particular episode. I thought that was pretty cool, and I like how they introduced Kevin. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it's supposed to be Kevin Feige, but it's Kevin.
Based on Kevin.
It's based on.
It's based on Kevin
like,
Feige.
Yeah. And I like how they had the little I
like how they make fun of themselves, all the stuff that's said, all the negative stuff they kind of turn around and make fun of themselves with.
Yeah.
So I liked it. I mean,
I thought that they was like, look, you know, y'all talking so much trash about our show. You know, we're gonna just make a little change in the season finale and bring it to y'all's attention. Yep. You know, that's what I got from it.
They kind of threw it back in the audience's face. That's talking all the trash.
Exactly.
So, you know, I thought it was good.
And the sad thing about it is a lot of other YouTubers out there that's watching the same shows as we watching, and they're not looking at it in a deeper sense of what's being presented to them. It's all surface. So when they look at it, it's like, oh, I didn't like this because she's a man basher, or you know, I can't believe that this person got these powers. I'm like, come on, it's in the comic books.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
These are comic book characters.
It's comic book characters.
We're still in Marvel. There are females and males in Marvel,
and they still got to build her background story. You know, they can't just. I mean, she has to go through some sort of tragedy, in a way. And one of them is she got played by the Hulk King, who was actually the dude on one of her little ghost dates.
Little Todd.
Yeah, little Todd. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then what makes it even better is like during the whole season from episode 1 to episode 7, she didn't Hulk up. She just transformed. She never really hulked up like the Incredible Hulk does when he gets angry and they tell him go smash.
Yeah.
You know, she wasn't doing that until the end of episode 7.
Until they did that the screens.
Yeah.
At her awards.
Then you truly see the She-Hulk.
Then she gets mad and rages out.
And then this new group, Intelligentsia?
Yep.
Yeah, they're right there on the scene, baited her hook, line, and sinker. So that sets up something else as well, because this secret society, I really don't think Todd is the head of. I don't really think he's behind all that. I mean, I know he's got the resources and everything, but I really don't think he's like the head.
I can't see that he's got that kind of intelligence to do that, really. But hey.
So once again,
maybe there's season 2.
Yeah, maybe in season 2, but I still don't think he's really that. I think he's just a stooge.
Yeah, I would definitely see that.
Yeah, because and if it ends up being that he's the head of this society, I will be like totally disappointed. Yeah, I will be disappointed.
They just seem like they're too intelligent, too smart for Todd to be the head of.
Yes, yeah. So that opens up some more doors. Plus the villains that they introduced in episode 6. Was that episode 6? Yeah, in episode 6. I don't think they're truly gonna go away, and I really don't think that
the old man bull.
Yeah, yeah. And what Porcupine was? Porcupine Man with the sticky mask.
Or the first vampire that we get.
Yeah. What the
Separin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something like that.
These
are all obscure comic book characters, villains.
Yeah.
That, I thought it was pretty cool they introduced, though.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, the season finale, it wasn't the greatest, but it was still good.
It's still good. I
mean, because if you look at it, there's all these characters that have been introduced. Daredevil has showed up again. I mean, I didn't like the intro. I didn't like his intro on how he came just
drops out of the sky.
You know, like, come on. You know? I think it could have been a different way they could have done that. Yeah. But I mean, that's showing us that we actually probably gonna see more of Daredevil, and we never know. Maybe in his show, She-Hulk will show up.
Yeah, maybe She-Hulk goes to New York.
Yeah, we she's visiting too, but then that leaves still the West Coast Avengers, right? We're gonna see how that works out. And since Scar just got introduced into the MCU, which is the Hulk's son, from the planet he went to, Sakaar. While he was there, he had a kid, and he just brought his kid back. So that's
could do a lot with him.
Could do a whole lot with him. And still, now that She-Hulk, you know what? Because she had put that inhibitor, they had put that inhibitor on her after she hulked out in end of episode 7.
Yeah,
and
that's to me. I mean, all she did was smash some TV screens. Really?
Yeah.
Why is she in prison?
Yeah. Bust through a wall.
That was a little dramatic for getting her in trouble for busting up a place.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't kill anybody or maim anybody.
But then again, it's that secret society that's after her that probably over exaggerated whatever they did, because they are out to get her.
Still, they're not part of the law, though.
No, but
I mean, her getting locked up like she did was a little over exaggerated to me, but I had to go for the storyline, I guess. So.
Yeah. And believe it or not, Wong, he's back at it again.
I mean, she's in the same cell that Abomination was in.
Mm-hmm.
Abomination killed people.
Yeah.
Went through a rampage and killed a bunch of people in a city. She didn't kill anybody.
Nope.
She might have hurt the guy from Intelligentsia a little bit, but
that's about it.
Her being in the same cell that Abomination was in was a little dramatic.
Yeah, that was always top. But then again, you got to remember she is a Hulk.
Yeah.
So they're going to take those extra steps because they don't know. This is actually the first time they actually seen her actually Hulk out.
True.
So I can understand those steps they take. But we also know at the end of the show that Wong is back at it again.
Yeah.
With breaking out criminals.
Comes back and busts out another criminal.
He comes and busts Abomination out.
Same criminal again.
So there's something that's probably going to be said about that in season 2. I'm really hoping that they do a season 2 because the way they're talking about it right now is like,
I don't see how they couldn't.
Yeah, I really don't see how they couldn't. But then again, they go by the ratings from Rotten Tomatoes, which I'm gonna say this right now, I don't have any respect for Rotten Tomatoes. I don't have any respect for that, for them at all, because there's a lot of shows, a lot of movies that their ratings to me are not fair, as you put it. It's not fair. So it's more like we want to say like, hey, look, don't go by the ratings. Some of the reviews are fixed. That I believe, if you read it and you watch it, it's just not. They're not hidden. They're just not.
They have their own agendas. Basically, you're going on these Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb, and these people all have their own agendas. So the stuff they're saying about shows could be a competitor show. You just never know, really. You got to go by your own opinion.
Yeah.
Just watch the show and make your own opinion on it. Don't take someone else's.
Well, I mean, we would like you to, probably take ours, but we just saying we not.
Our opinions are right.
Yeah. Yeah, don't believe them other YouTubers. Just believe us. Believe us. Well, but we just want y'all to watch it. I mean, I thought the series was good. To be honest, I mean, it probably could have been better.
I'll probably watch it again.
Yeah, just to me, I'll watch it again for informational purposes.
Yep.
Because
you miss little things here and there, and I got to watch something at least twice, anyways.
Yeah, definitely, because there's some Easter eggs I know we missed. But just to put it out there, at the end of episode 8, I really liked the end of that, just because of. They showed the Hulk coming back, introduced Scar.
Definitely was a real thumbs up from me there.
Yes, because that opens a lot of doors.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, I think he got into a fight with Wolverine, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did.
And the thing about Scar is he's a swordsman. He's a very skilled swordsman. So, I mean, he's Hulk's
Right.
son, so he has all of Hulk's, I guess, abilities in a
Yeah.
way, and his
I think
mother.
he just stays the one form though, doesn't
Yes, but he does get changed into human form one time. He gets changed in the
Okay.
comic books. He gets changed into human form, and Banner, who's his father, of course, is also in human form. Doesn't feel sorry for him, but he wants to build a bond with him at this point. But Scar is not trying to hear that. You know, he's like, wait till I get my form back. I'm still, I would still want to kill the Hulk, but he doesn't want to do it to Bruce Banner because he's not the Hulk. So there's a lot of there's a good story with Scar and the Hulk, and I hope they either make a streaming service on not streaming service, but a video, a season series or whatever about that storyline. That'd be pretty cool. And then they'll probably be able to do more in the MCU with that whole She-Hulk, Red She-Hulk, Red Hulk, Scar. Yeah, there's a lot. I want them to explain Planet of the Hulk, right?
Planet Hulk was
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
War of the Hulk.
World War Hulk.
World War Hulk.
Will be the one where he's, I guess, a threat to Earth.
No. He's not gonna be a threat to Earth, because Scar is gonna consider Earth his new home. Is a threat to the planet that he's from, of Galactus.
Okay.
That's what that is. So that's also going to introduce Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer, and Galactus. So this
thought there
actually
was,
opens a lot of doors.
I thought there was something with the rampaging Hulk that he was. They tried to get Scar to stop him or something.
No. See, on War of the Hulk, I think that happened on Sakaar. Okay, I'm not 100. Let's put it this way: if you know the story, leave your comments and descriptions down at the end. Oh, what we got going here? Planet Hulk and World War Hulk. World War Hulk. Yeah. So if you have anything that you want to discuss, or if there's some information that we missed, leave your comments. Leave it down there. We would love to look at what you have to say, and hey, inform us. Update us on things that we don't know.
We don't know everything.
Yeah,
definitely.
Exactly.
I'm actually looking up things right now. That's why I'm looking down. So I apologize for that. Trying to look up things on Scar, what teams he's been in and whatnot.
Yeah.
I know he's been in the Avengers, but there was something Smash something or another that he was in, and I can't find anything on it.
So we'll actually probably make another video on that.
Yeah.
But right now,
stop
yeah. Oh, you good, bro. You good. But right now it's like watch She-Hulk. Okay, good show. I'm not gonna say the last episode was fantastic. Like it had me like, oh my god, it more like had me like, okay,
It
there's
really
gonna be
did have,
more.
oh my god! Actually, to me, I was like, "Holy crap!" When she came out on that Disney menu, I was like, "What the heck is going on here?"
Yeah.
But then, like we said in the comics, she did the same thing. She jumped from panel to panel on the pages. Always did the fourth wall breaking in the pages. So they're basically following She-Hulk in this.
Yeah. I mean, they're sticking to it like they should.
They can't really. There's so many comics they can't really do everything, but they're trying their best. I think to keep it comic accurate.
So before he gets backlashed, please. I mean, come on, just do a little research. The stuff that happened in the episode, stuff happened in the comic books. I mean, if you don't like it, then of course that's your choice. Not liking it.
You don't like it.
But don't bash it just because of that. Because there's a lot of in-depth story into this last episode. There's a lot of doors that just got opened up. There's a lot of breadcrumbs that just got dropped. In this last one. So if you don't watch it, you'll never know.
Yeah.
What's gonna continue on in the MCU? You won't know.
So much more that can take place now.
Yes, definitely.
They have just opened so much up, and it's exciting to me.
Yeah, I can't wait. But it's probably not gonna be for another year.
Yeah.
Before the season 2 comes out. I really wish they did stuff like how they did Lord of the Rings. They taped it all at one time and then broke it up into the 3-part.
Yeah, have it already made, and then we don't have to wait 2 or 3 years for it.
Yeah, and then maybe come out like what they did with the director's cut of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And they made each one like almost 8 hours long. And then when you watched that, you was like, oh my God, this is great. You know? But I really wish they would do that. But I understand it costs money, and of course these actors out here doing their job, portraying these characters.
That's another reason I think they should film more than one.
Yeah.
Anyways, because you got the actors there now. Why don't you just do more of something so when you have them there available?
Yeah.
Because down the road, you don't know what kind of scheduling conflicts they'll have, and just gotta make things back up even more.
Yeah. Yeah, because if they're a good actor, they're gonna definitely get more
Yeah.
gigs. You know what I'm saying? So get them hot, get them going before they get taken out of the schedule. You know, that's what make it do it all in one shot. But then again, you get this backlash, and they probably got to go back and it's like, look, this is not about. But you know what I really like is how they get the backlash, right? But they keep going.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like then that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying?
This
Is what we made. I mean, if you don't like it, don't watch it.
Unlike Netflix, they just toss something to the curb when it gets bad reviews.
Yeah,
but
and it's a good show. Like,
Disney just keeps on going.
Yep. That's what I like. I mean, I'm not saying I'm in love with Disney or anything, but what I'm in love with is good entertainment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you destroy good entertainment because of over opinionated things that aren't true because you haven't watched it, that's kind of upsetting. This show I could have got another season or another episode out of this, but you listen to all these people who probably didn't watch your show, and you felt some kind of way. And then he was like, you know what, we're not going to do it. Yeah. So I give kudos to Kevin, John, his staff. I give them all kudos in this last episode too. Actually, I think they went ahead and edited just for that.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what they did.
This was all just because of all this backlash, because off the top of my head, I can't think of anything that's got so much backlash as She-Hulk has.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, some of the other shows even that some people didn't like Hawkeye or
I didn't like
Captain America, Winter Soldier.
That's the one where
the one with Anthony Mackie first takes Captain America role. There was backlash on both of these, but
and they were good shows.
Nothing like She-Hulk. This has got the worst backlash
the
by
worst,
far.
The worst, and it's even been mentioned that there's a lot of clickbait too on YouTube about that show. I bet y'all wondering, why y'all, all on She-Hulk, why y'all? Because we like the show.
We like the show, and it's getting a lot of backlash, and it's undeserved as far as we're concerned.
Totally undeserved. And then the sad thing about it is, it sets up so much stuff.
Yeah.
For the MCU, it sets up so much.
The Easter eggs in She-Hulk are better than any other show they've had, I think. By far.
Yeah. I mean, you don't find this stuff. You didn't find any of this stuff in the Hawkeye series,
WandaVision.
The WandaVision series, the Winter Soldier series. You didn't find any of these little tidbits of breadcrumbs. I mean, all you found in there was probably stuff setting up for the
wasn't anything like She-Hulk. She-Hulk had so much that it's setting up. Yeah,
and it's still gonna keep the Hulk itself, the Hulk, going. After there's a rumor that we'll never make another Hulk movie. I mean, to be honest, I thought Edward Norton played
a good Hulk.
I thought he was. I thought he played a great Bruce Banner. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
All right, but he messed it up for himself, for what he did and what he said. All right, we're not gonna go into that, but he could have continued being in MCU even if it wasn't for. I think he would have kept on being Bruce Banner because he played a really good Bruce Banner.
Yeah,
he did a great job.
I would have loved to see him continue on, but now that we have our Hulk now, Ruffalo, I like him. He's good.
Yep.
I couldn't see anyone else being the Hulk now.
Yep. So, if like I said, y'all have any comments, y'all want to correct us, just leave it in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, chew us out, whatever y'all want to do.
Tell us we're wrong.
Yes,
it's
please.
All right. We don't mind.
Yeah, that's what keeps us going.
Yeah.
You guys are the ones that keep us going. So leave comments. We love to hear from you. And so till the next time, that's a wrap.